What is going on, everyone? Luca Rosano here, back with another video. Hope you're all doing well, and this is a Miami Heat appreciation video. So if you so happen to be a Miami Heat fan watching this, or just an NBA fan in general, please smash that like button and smash that subscribe button for more NBA content and reactions just like this. So I was chilling tonight watching the Bucks and Heat game, and I'll be honest, as I'm recording this, the game's still going on. But the Miami Heat are blowing out the Bucks, where I don't have to worry about epic comeback from the Bucks, because this game is over, so I can talk about it. And I've seen enough. And I want to get some stuff off my chest about this Miami Heat team. The Miami Heat, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be a problem this season. And yes, I know it's one game. I'm not going to overreact here. But this is just how I feel about this Heat team in general. And I know they played a Bucks team tonight that were missing a lot of guys, but you can't take anything away from this performance that we witnessed. This was a total beatdown of the NBA champions, the reigning NBA champions, Milwaukee Bucks. The Miami Heat came out with a statement victory, and this is a team that you're going to have to put on your radar in the Eastern Conference. I mean, while people are talking about the Nets, the Bucks, you got to put some attention on this Heat team. And this is a Heat team that I have finishing third in the East. I think this team is going to be a surprise team in the East that could possibly end up going on a finals run. And I know there's still a lot of basketball between now and then, but you got to like how this squad has come together and how the squad is constructed. I mean, this is a team that on any given night can hang with the best of them. You got Bam Adebayo. So good on both sides of the ball. He had an epic start to his season. 20 points, 13 rebounds. Jimmy Butler, the alpha dog, the engine of this team. They're going to go as far as he takes them. We saw that a couple seasons ago as Jimmy Butler went on that run, leading the Heat to that NBA Finals appearance. 21 points tonight, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Duncan Robinson, going to start alongside Kyle Lowry. Had 8 points. PJ Tucker, former Buck. He was brought onto this team to add that defensive aggressiveness, that integrity, that winning mentality, that toughness. I like PJ Tucker a lot on this Heat team, and I think he's going to be a huge part of this team once the playoffs roll around, because you need a guy like PJ Tucker to win. We've seen how many times PJ Tucker has come up big when it's either you're asking him to guard the other team's best player or asking him just to be a bully out there. And he was huge in that Bucks championship run. And then Kyle Lowry, the starting point guard of the Miami Heat. And he just so happens to be a former Raptor whose jersey is hung up on my backdrop. Kyle Lowry, although he had a quiet game offensively, he hit a long three and finished this game, at the time of me recording this, 5 points. It's probably more by the end. We'll see. But Kyle Lowry, 5 points, 6 assists, 1 rebound. Here's the thing about Kyle Lowry. He doesn't have to be great offensively for this Heat team to dominate. Kyle Lowry just needs to be the ultimate facilitator and playmaker out there. And we saw that in this game. We saw glimpses of that in this game, getting his teammates involved. You know, he had 6 assists in this one. Finding the open man. Just having the wherewithal of what's going on the court at all times. The defensive part of his game that he brings to this Heat team. Because I think this Heat team has a chance to be really good defensively. I mean, you talk about Bam Adebayo. He could be a pick to win Defensive Player of the Year. A Jimmy Butler. A PJ Tucker. Kyle Lowry. Guys who are all in your face. For as good as this Heat team can be offensively, they can be very special defensively. So I'm really interested to see how this Heat team does fare on that side of the ball throughout the season. And then offensively, I mean, they looked great tonight. 51% from the field, 41% from three. And this was a team that saw a lot of production from their bench. Namely, Tyler Hero, who, by the way, again, I know it's one game, is making my 6th man of the year pick look really good right now, because he is my pick to win that award. I did a prediction video the other day. Go check it out if you want to see the receipts. I have Tyler Hero winning this award, and I thought it was great value that he was given to win this award. What a game for Herro tonight from off the bench. 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists at the time of me recording this. And he was just magnificent. If he can give the Heat this consistent offensive play, and he could come from off the bench and provide this spark, this is just going to add a layer of what you have to deal with when playing this Miami Heat team. Morris had 7 points, and Dedmon, he had 13 in this one. So everybody came to play for the Miami Heat, and again, they just beat up on a Bucks team that was wounded, but they made them look ordinary. And you talk about this Heat team in the grand scheme of things, I believe they are going to end up being the biggest threat to the Bucks and the Nets in the Eastern Conference. If I were to pick just one team outside of those two that I just named to be a realistic threat and have a realistic shot of knocking either the Nets or the Bucks out of the playoffs in a 7-game series, I'm putting my money on this Miami Heat team. I think they have what it takes. We've seen it before. I think this is a much improved team with the additions of a PJ Tucker and, of course, a Kyle Lowry. And I think this is a team that's built for the playoffs. And we haven't even talked about the possibility of a Victor Oladipo return and him looking somewhat healthy out there. Because if that happens, that's gravy to everything. So the Miami Heat, do not count this team out. Do not forget about this team. And if you haven't, you're doing yourself some justice, because this is a team that you do not want to take lightly, and this is a team that is going to be a big problem for many teams, many top-tier teams in the NBA this season. So it's game one of a long season. A lot can happen. I know Kyle Lowry had a bit of a scare in this one, but he's okay, which is great. But all in all, Miami, they are going to make a lot of noise in the East. And like I said, I see this team being a top 3 team in the East when it's all said and done. And this is a team that I can see take the Bucks and the Nets to the brink of elimination in a playoff series. So time will tell. Again, a lot of basketball between now and then, but I've liked what I've seen from this Heat team in game number 1, and I think they're only going to get better. And led by head coach Erik Spoelstra, who I think is one of the more underrated coaches in the NBA, the Heat have all the right pieces. They have the recipe needed for success. So we will see how far this team will inevitably go. That's my reaction to the Miami Heat's first game of the season and their first win of the season against the Milwaukee Bucks. What did you think of this Heat performance? What do you think of this Heat team moving forward? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Again, hit the like on the video if you want to see more of these reaction videos. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new, plus ring the bell. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Watch out for the Heat.